Johnny Sins guru.
Yeah, Johnny Sins.
Weird Don.
Yeah, I mentioned it in my video as well. I think that's part of the reason it did so well as well, because I think a lot of people in the community were glad that I said something, because a lot of people don't really want to. I think in this point here where you've got Logan Paul, one of the biggest, probably the biggest person to come into Pokemon in terms of like the viewership and stuff. You don't want to. A lot of people in the Pokemon community don't want to go at his friend in case it burns the bridge that they've got with Logan.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, again, like you said, Logan's a smart guy. Logan, it's same with JJ as well. It's like they understand like integrity. To be fair, so if I've got an opinion on someone that Logan's working with, Logan's not going to hate you for it.
Yeah,
it's your opinion, right? And then maybe he'll appreciate actually someone, especially in this case where I do think like Collectibles Guru is just feeding him just stuff into his ear. He might appreciate someone saying like, "Oh, this guy's a bit off." So. Again, I'm not worried about burning my bridge with Logan. Same way as I'm not worried about burning my bridge with JJ by buying a pack from Logan. Like so many comments like, "Oh, you snake man." I'm like, what?
But these are, you're just kids.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like, and then JJ obviously doesn't care in the slightest because he understands the game and he understands how
he's
this works.
Exact opposite. He's like happy for you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's just you got to see the opportunities where they rise, and
for sure.
Again, like I mean. Even it's not snaking, is it? If you're snaking, if like before the fight, I was saying Logan, JJ's been training like this, that's what snaking is. Not publicly buying a pack.
There's no competition to JJ of you buying him like a pack of him.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like if they were both doing a pack opening, you bought one from Logan and then not JJ. That's snaking.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And JJ's happy for me because obviously he knows that like I'm taking a huge risk to do the Pokemon stuff by throwing away a lot of them. I mean, we did the album, went on tour together. He's now like working with all these big artists, and I'm like doing Pokemon. At first, he was like, "What you doing?" But I think now he's like, "Oh, you're passionate about it, which is the best thing." But also, it's doing well, so it's like, yeah, fair play. But let's get on to the Guru thing because I know it's an important topic, right?
Okay.
This guy, obviously you guys saw him in the stream, the bald guy who's always there after they don't know who he is otherwise. The bald guy in the stream, after every card that Logan pulled, he's like saying they're like 25,000, 30,000. When he put the charge on, you see him, he was there like he's like this, like trying to get it to see the centering and stuff. I just think that this person is not good for Logan and is not good for the Pokemon community. He's got a background in crypto, which tells you a lot, right? Because I've not got a problem with crypto, but it's a very, you're there for the money. There's no other reason to be there, right?
Look who you're talking to.
Yeah.
but it's one thing doing it, and then there's another thing trying to sell it to other people.
Yeah.
And I told you all to buy Ethereum at $8.
Yeah, but you don't. You buy crypto. You don't collect it, do you? You don't sit there and frame it and be like, maybe you do actually, but you don't sit there and be like.
Some people hold, some people, yeah. But if you say that someone was in crypto, it normally means that they were a personality within crypto who would buy coins and then shill them to their audience, which is the same as what he's doing here.
Well, he did it in crypto, and now he's doing it in Pokemon as well. But there's a difference between crypto and in Pokemon, because Pokemon, the reason it's so expensive now is because it is a collectible. Like, even the reason Logan's getting into it's not just to make money. Like, if Logan wanted to, he can just go and drop some merch and do something else that would make him a lot more money.
Make a couple more videos on the Maverick Club.
Exactly, yeah. So for him to even get involved into Pokemon is because of his nostalgia and his actual excitement into Pokemon. And that's why I'm leading to the conclusion that I think the guru behind is the one like kind of trying to. I saw when I watched the live stream back and editing, I realized Logan said, when Collectibles Guru got the pack, it was his idea to even do the live stream in the first place. Like, he was the one who wanted this to happen.
Yeah.
So it makes more sense now for Logan to buy the box for 200,000, sell it for 11,000, which is going to make like 150,000 profit on the top of it, and therefore is then going to increase all the price of all these cards for Guru, who has them. Like, he only sells the first edition and the base set card. He doesn't sell like all the newer sets or Skyridge or anything else like that. He just sells the regular one, which makes all the sense
on his site. He sells
on TikTok and everywhere every day. I mean, he's probably and at the end of the day, like, he's smart as well. He knows even by me saying this, me making a video on him, that it's good for him. He's going to get all the attention for what he wants. But there are some screenshots coming out. I don't know did you read them in the chat?
I did, yeah.
He literally said something like, "What? So I have to care about these like fake animals on pictures to make money off it?" And I'm like, what the fuck? Because like, this is a collectible. Like, people love Pokemon. Like, I'm in it because my memories with my mom, opening packs. Like, I've got a genuine interest in Pokemon, all the games, and that's why they're worth money to a lot of people. They're not just commodities. It's not somewhere just to make money. People want them because they're worth something to them, and that's why.
So he's treating it in the same way as like one crypto coin.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's in it.
That's what he's saying is like Pokemon cards are like crypto. You can't go like, I really love Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Like you're not like, like I'm gonna get a tattoo of Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Well, some people
do. But it's like,
some people do, but you know,
but-
like,
but you're in it to make money.
you don't have a
fine.
you don't have like a childhood memory of that.
No.
Whereas like a Pokemon card is, someone might literally just go, I'm buying that Charmander, and I'm never selling it.
Yeah.
Even if someone goes, oh, here's £1 million, it's like,
Exactly.
like, I just want the Charmander.
And again, I've said it on a podcast before, but I'll reiterate to tell you as well. I think one of my friends who's like a really big collector as well, he said his worry or something that will alarm him, like give him alarm bells, is when all the high end collectors and all the old long term collectors start selling. Because it's like as soon as they start selling, the cards are now at a price where they're willing to let go their like cherished collections.
Yeah.
And at that point, it's a worry then, because whoever you're selling it to won't have that feeling. Because if you're the most hardcore, lover and collector of Pokemon, and you're willing to sell it to someone, who are they then? So then it just becomes trading, and then at that point you just trade in commodity with commodity and money with money. So that's the worry that a lot of people are looking at right now. And I think you're already there now. After the stream, you've seen so many people list their cards. People listing Bulbasaur, it's like 30 grand just because he said that, just not off chance someone buys it.
The day he said it, there was one sold PSA 10 for 5k.
Yeah, and
he said it's 30k.
Yeah,
and he also looked at every card and went, "That's PSA 10."
Yeah, as if he's a grader.
Yeah.
And then I just think it's just not good for the community. And a lot of people have been coming back at me like, "Oh yeah, but it's money, mate. You got to realize it's going up." And I'm like, "Yeah, it is going up,
but you don't want
authentic.
it to be a bubble."
Yeah, and it's never been that.
Because if the prices are going to go back down, but it's like how sharply they fall now.
Yeah,
because of this.
I imagine most collectors will start selling now, and then in a year later, just buy them back.
Yeah, smart idea.
Yeah. So I just find it crazy that like it's just sad to see as well, because obviously I do love. I mean, I love Pokemon. That's why I'm doing it. For real. And I'm doing the store now. I'm looking to like make profit with my store and my cards and stuff. But that's not the sole reason I'm in it. And
you're doing that to be able to carry on doing it.
Exactly.
You get to make bigger and better videos. Like look at Logan Paul. Does YouTube for 10 years or whatever, and then is able to now spend 200k on a box.
Yeah. So I'm trying to do it as well. Get old school boxes and sell them like he did. It's called a box break. I was wanting to do that before even he did this one. But the difference with me is that I won't sell them for a profit. I'll sell them to break even, or even I'm trying to work with some sponsors to try and get them to pay for the box, and then I sell them for like really cheap to give back to the community, and hopefully people can buy packs as well and have the enjoyment. But I mean, I waffled a bit on this, but it was a crazy event though.
It was a good night.
It made me want to open packs.
Same.
So
I don't really have much knowledge in it, so I just stay away.
Yeah.
What's your PSA thing yesterday?
With JJ?
No, the one when you're on your own.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you watch the whole the
whole thing?
Yeah, the grades were awful.
I know. What was it? A 6? When
6,
I saw that,
6
I was
is
like,
bad. Yeah. So usually it's like Gem Mint 10 is like the holy grail. Everyone
Yeah.
wants a 10 because it's like it's not perfect, but it's very, very up there.
What's the Gem Mint of a perfect one? Or is it just called Gem Mint?
Yeah, there are two companies. So yeah, Gem Mint 10, Mint 9, Near Mint to Mint 8, then I think Near Mint 7, and then Excellent to Near. It's like a little big scale, but it's usually like 10 is like holy grail, 9 is still mint condition. Like very happy with 9. It's not perfect card, but like you look at it and you think, wow, what's wrong with that? You have to go really close to it, look at scratches and stuff. 8 is like a bit of like you see a bit of like damage now, and then 7 gets down there, but 6 is really bad. But so I was good when I got that Celebi in a 6. And shout out to the graders as well, Graded Gem. I worked with them. They ordered the cards for me, so they made it. They actually like made the video.
No, I
so
saw.
they could have put the Charizard first, and it'd been awful. But they like put a 6 there, then gave me a bit of hope, then like took it down again. But if I didn't get that 10, I would have been very disappointed. Very disappointed, because I spent 15k on that whole collection.
Really?
Yeah. But it's like a 300 card binder. Those are the best 12, and there's 32 hollows and reverse hollows and stuff. But the Charizard there, being worth 12,000 now, has made my purchase of the rest been only 3,000. So it's a really good purchase. Is that right?
It's worth 12,000.
Yeah. So the funny story about this as well, for those watching, is that is at the time I was saying to Simon and Josh, or just saying to Josh actually, it's worth like 8,000. The last sale of this card was an $8,000 card, but it will go up because it's a Charizard, it's a 10, it's a really good card. In the future, it's going to go up. But then when I filmed the Simon the day after, I was like, actually, there's been a sale like yesterday of $12,000. But it was Lachlan.
Lachlan bought it.
Really?
Yeah, he messaged me. He was watching my video and I was saying some guys bought one for 12K to Simon. And he messaged me. That was me.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That's so funny. Why?
It's crazy.
Just started collecting them now.
He's been collecting a long time, but
Really?
like under the radar because again, he enjoys the cards and he doesn't want to make them go up.
Yeah.
You know?
Fair play.
Which is good, you know, because like he could easily, a lot of people easily could be there like doing what Logan's doing and making the cards go up for their own back pocket. But it's like, I think anyone who cares about Pokemon knows that it's not good for the hobby for that to happen.
And it's just going to happen over time.
And it's going to happen naturally. Yeah, let it happen naturally. That's the best way for it to happen. So even, you know, Max Mofo, he's got a Pokemon channel where he posts almost daily on there. And he doesn't, you know, he buys high-end cards, but he doesn't show what he's buying. I do that because I do think like there's also a responsibility to be transparent, like show people what I'm buying, what I'm selling, just so people can see. You know, it's nice it's good content as well. I always want to know what people are buying and selling. But there's a difference if you're like inflating it on purpose to increase the, you know, the price. Often in my videos, I devalue cards as well, just in case I'm trying to, and I guess not indirectly boosting card prices, but just always be honest about it is the best way to go about it. But yeah, I don't think it's Logan's fault either. I think he's just got into the game. This is the person he's found. This person must have reached out and said, I'm the guru, man. I know everything. And he's only been in here for like 3 months. He's only been in the hobby for like 3 months. So he just, it's worrying. But yeah, I'm not mad at Logan. I'm just mad at the ball guy.
There's a nice clip you've just got there, brother.
Yeah.